Hey everybody and welcome back. Yes, we are back with Black Bolt and White Flare. So, this is the final set that ever came out for Scarlet Violet. I mean, unless they decide to put more stuff back out. But yeah, Black Bolt, White Flare. That's what we got. ETBs. These ones were actually right there behind me, but I swapped them out for some older ones, or sorry, some newer ones. So the newer ones are actually the ones that are back there behind me. And these older ones, which are the ones that, in my opinion, are a little more stacked. So, yeah, let's hope that that little theory that we've got holds water. So we're going to open up one of these ETBs, and then we're going to go over to one of our heavy hitters boxes. You'll see it right down here shortly. And then, yeah. Then we'll end the episode, but we're going to do White Flare in the next episode as well. And once we're done with White Flare, then I think we'll pretty much be kind of like back. Why does this seem like more than 9 packs? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, 9. So felt like a little bit more than usual. But yeah, so we're going to go through these, and then we're going to go into the, the big old box. All right. We haven't pulled a God Pack from Black Bolt yet, and we also haven't pulled the Victini. Ooh, starting off with a Master Ball Clang. Very cool. And then a Meloetta EX. Very cool. All right. Little double banger to start us off. Starting off right. Heck yeah, that's all right. Those Master Balls typically go for like $5. Like on average, they're like $5. So, sorry, I'm running out of space up here on the desk already. We're only like 2 videos in and we're already running out of space. Well, starting the second video now. There we go. And get that out of there. We don't need that. Just got to keep making sure that we're still recording, because we don't need that to happen again, like what happened a couple weeks ago, where I hit record and then I double tapped it and immediately stopped recording it and started the episode. All right, little Pokeball, Dynamo Conquador. Throw that into a sleeve. The Pokeballs, a lot of people don't really consider those hits. And I don't really know if I should consider it a hit. But let's hope for the best. Hoping for that Zekrom, the Kyurem. Obviously, the big hitters is what we're looking for, but we'll settle for any basic illustration rare. Any monochrome would be awesome. Because we did pull the Reshiram, and yes, if you saw in the last episode, I don't know if by the time this episode comes out, if we'll actually have our submission back yet, but we did get a 10 on our Reshiram, the monochrome white one that we pulled from the, what was that, a poster collection. And the poster collections have always put out like the best ones. Like, I think the poster collections and the Victini boxes, mostly the poster collections, those ones always put out the best stuff. That's where we got our God Pack, that's where we got our monochrome, and I think that's where we got most of our IRs. No, not most of our IRs. Most of our IRs collectively have come from those Black Bolt boxes, or sorry, the heavy hitters boxes. All right, Seismitoad, little Pokeball, and that's not the Victini that we're looking for, but we'll take it. Seismitoad Pokeball. I was really hoping to get a Seismitoad illustration rare again. That'd be fantastic. Sorry, I gotta bring the microphone up a little bit higher. There's definitely a huge difference between when the microphone is like right here, and like when I'm actually like talking directly into it. But yeah. Jesus, my trash getting full already. All right. Okay, so Pansage, Emolga, Crocodile, Go Lurk. First illustration rare, and it is a throw. Very cool. Black Bolt's always kind of, you know, it's never really been there for us. White Flare has always kind of been there for us. I don't know why. It's just like, I guess it's just a 50-50 shot, really. But any one pack could completely separate the entire playing field. As in, like, if there was a God pack from Black Bolt, it would not be even, but it'd be pretty close. All right, little Sandile, Pokeball, Caracosta, Cobalion. Yeah, I think we would need one monochrome, one SIR, just about any of them in the top 5, and then a God pack. And that would put Black Bolt even with White Flare. Or at least really, really close. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never really kept a tally. All right, Fungus, Clang, Genesect EX. A little basic EX. Lovely. But I hope you guys had a good weekend. I don't know when this episode's coming out, but I know that Crossroads is our favorite card show to do. And that is where we're going to be this weekend, or maybe it's this past weekend. I don't know, March 21st, 22nd, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be up top stairs or escalator. Servine, another illustration rare, another Servine. Wow, look at that. That's cool. Little Servine into a Servine and a Haxorus. Wow. I don't know what the odds of doing that is, but it's got to be pretty low. Man, that'd have been sick if we would have pulled a Servine into a Superior. The illustration, or the special illustration rare, what does that go for now? It's just one down. There we go, 37. Where's the, oh, I love that Dwebble. That Dwebble is so insanely cool. There's the Snivy or Snivy. All right, and there's the Servine, just over 10 bucks. Not bad. All right, let's jump into this big one right down here. These things have not been putting out the best hits. So let's hope for the best. Then we gotta press this down. Ah, it wasn't full at all. It just had one of those ETB covers that was just sitting right there at the top. Oh, lovely. Get that knife out of here for safety. All right. Oh, starting off with a Snivy. Snivy? Whatever. Perfect. All right, little Pida, Fracture, Turtuga, Unpheasant into a Pokeball, Pidove, Kling Clang. Boom. Man, there's just so many hits that you get. Or there's so many Baron cards? I don't know. There's so many cards in Black Bolt, White Flare that, you know, that are considered pulls, I guess. Because you got the Pokeballs, all of the illustration rares, so many SIRs, and then Master Balls as well. Yeah, it's just a huge set. Golett, Kling Clang, Caracosta. Oh boy. Man. If we could get something epic, that'd be amazing. I'd be very, very happy with a big banger here. But if not, you know, remember, cards don't owe you anything. All right. So just keep ripping, man. Seismitoad Pokeball. We already got one of those. Lilligant and a Thundurus. Yeah, I think by now, all of the tag cards have come back. By the time that this video comes out, all the tag cards should be back. So we will be doing an episode on their like, if we can get them back before the show, then, you know, we'll be doing a full episode on that. So that'll be nice. And then we did send off a bunch already, and we've got other ones that are ready to go as well. Ooh, Solosis IR and an Excadrill basic EX. I like that Solosis. That's a cool card. I think that one was done by the, excuse me, the same guy that did the Bubble Mew. And the Dynamo. Not bad. All right, Solosis. Wow, $23. That's cool. That's a cool card. I like the Dynamo a lot more. That very vibrant, beautiful blue is incredible. All right, Darumaka. Here, let's get that. You know, the Will-O-Wisp, that is a very rare attack in the actual, like, Pokemon game. Like, the digital game. Pawniard, Loma Linda. Sorry, I am still a little bit out of it from being sick, so... And, yeah, trying to run on just caffeine is a bold strategy, but not impossible. So, all right, Pansage, Panpour, Duosion, Semi-Sage. What is going on? We're going to hit a, oh, Sandile Master Ball. Oh, my God, we got an SIR from Black Bolt. What do we have? The Excadrill. The lowest end SIR you can get in all of Black Bolt and White Flare. I think it's the lowest one. Oh, that's funny. I think we pulled that Excadrill, I think 4 times, like, from these boxes. And you know what's funny? We were probably like, I think 7 or 8 boxes into the heavy hitters before we pulled our first SIR. And it was the Excadrill. And we pulled it one more time since then and now. So 3 times, and it's the only SIR that we pulled from all of the black and white boxes. So hopefully we can actually get you guys some better content here in the next one. But if not, then, you know, open your own stuff. Enjoy yourself. Have a great rest of your day, and hope we were able to connect and hang out at the show if this comes out before it or after it. But, you know, either way. Bye!